Hey Bob, you asked for a video of what I do every load, so I'll quick show you what I'm doing. So first things first, I just got loaded, so what I do is I take a picture of this screen so I can get this number. So right now I have 29,700 pounds, give or take. So I take a picture of this screen when I'm parked and sitting still, and then what I do is I come over here, hit this, do this, I adjust my density back to 68 every single time I fill up, back out, come to here. So I have this as my total for the entire season. I use part 1 as my total every day, so I'm just starting my first load, and then the second one here, part 2, I use for every single load. So I'm clearing that. So now I back out, and now I'm good to go. I'm going to do a rate of 220. All of this jazz is cleared and ready to go, so I will take a picture of this screen and then I'll show you what I do at the very end of each load. Okay, so we're getting pretty close to half of the load spread off now, so I'll show you what I do during the load. I kind of hang out here on my camera screen. I have a camera on the back of the spreader pointed in, so I can see product falling past the chains, and I can just make sure that I have no blockages under my gate. So I go back to my spreader page, and all I basically do is I just glance to make sure everything's happening right. So I look up here and make sure that my rate and my actual applied rate are really close. I make sure that my D factor hasn't dropped too far. As you can see, it's dropped down from 68 to 46. That's just because the product density of Bio-Sul changes as the moisture content in the load changes. So some loads will be really dry, some loads will be a little bit wetter, and so that D factor bounces up and down throughout the load. I make sure that my acre number is going up, and I make sure that my pounds are going down, and that's basically it. I kind of hang out on this screen the majority of the load, and I just glance back here every couple of minutes to make sure everything is going all right. The cameras are definitely what I want to see. I want to be able to see what's going on inside my hopper, and I want to be able to see what's coming out. But sometimes the cameras are hard to see, like if it's too bright outside. And so you can rely on this info to tell if you have a blockage or not. Like the D factor will really go down quite low if it's having a hard time getting the product off. So it's just a good idea to just glance back at this screen every now and then, but most of my time is spent here during the load. Okay Bob, so the load is done. So what I do now is I take a picture of this screen. So this is what's left, so that's just built up for here. So I take a picture of this screen. I have my acres for that last load, 132.8. So I will take a picture and I will minus this from the original pounds at the start, and then I will divide that number by my acres just to make sure that this 220 pounds is actually happening. All right, Bob, so I just finished loading for my second load, so I've stopped to do my calculations on my first load. So I look back at the pictures that I took, and I take the starting weight of 2,972,722 pounds, and I minus 645. I come out with 29,077. I did 132.89 acres, so I divide this number by the number of acres, and I come out with a total of 218.8 pounds per acre. So it's not deadly on 220 that last load. It might have been a little bit more wet or whatever, might have slipped a little bit, but within 1.2 pounds of the desired rate per acre is not bad at all. So I just do that over the course of the day, and then at the end of the day, I just add up all of my actual weights. I'll probably have 5 or 6. I'll add them all up, and that's what we base our day's spreading off of, is that number. So that's what I do, and so then I come back and I've reset everything. So I've reset my number of acres, I've reset my density factor back to 68 up top there, and I've taken a picture. So I'm ready to go now for my next load, and I will just repeat that process all day long.